In this video, I'm going to be going over my pack predictions for this week's content drop in NBA 2K23 My Team. As you guys most likely know, we do get leaked on Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern time what cards we'll be getting tomorrow, the 3 endgames, I assume the 4 invincibles, and then also a couple dark matters that we'll be getting in this set. Or maybe they'll just get rid of the dark matters and go straight to invincibles and endgames. I guess we'll have to see, but I like to do these predictions every single Thursdays and just give you guys my guesses and my predictions, and I love to hear from you guys your guesses and your predictions as well. And I think it's a really fun guessing game. You guys can make your predictions down low, your guesses of what 3 end games you guys think we'll get, what 4 invincibles maybe, or just some invincible cards you guys can see. And then at 4 p.m. Eastern time, and then at 4 p.m. Eastern time, we'll be able to see on Twitter, what cards we'll be getting for tomorrow. Not exactly like the card stats and badges and animations, but we get to see the graphic of what, end games and invincible cards we'll be getting. So going over my predictions now, like I said, 3 end games to start off with. I think the first card I gotta talk about is gonna be the end game Kobe Bryant. If you guys didn't see, you guys probably have seen, but Kobe Bryant is obviously going to be the cover athlete for the Legend Edition, or whatever you want to call it, for 2K24. So I assume they're probably going to give him his endgame card so they can promote the game, being available tomorrow to, pre-order. So I do think Kobe will most likely be an endgame just for that reason. I think he'll be a decent point guard, but if they don't change endgame's jump shots, which it looks like they're not going to, or change their animations in any way whatsoever, looks like Kobe's going to be a good point guard, but I don't see him being on the Luka or Jimmy Butler level. He'll just be like a step below because he's only 6'6". But my first guess is going to be endgame Kobe, mainly just due to the fact that he's the 2K24 cover athlete, and that got released today because I'm sure they want to promo it as much as possible. So to say, oh, endgame Kobe Bryant coming tomorrow, the cover athlete of 2K24 coming tomorrow, something like that. Or maybe we could see like a, Jason Tatum potentially, because he's probably going to be the cover athlete for 2K24, like the standard edition, so maybe they could promo with that. I'm not 100% sure what they're gonna do, but endgame Kobe is gonna be my first prediction. I would be kind of shocked if it wasn't endgame Kobe. And now for the next 2 endgames, I think is gonna be some overpowered cards, and the first card I want to talk about is a card that I've been predicting for a while and probably going to continue predict until he gets an endgame card, and that's going to be endgame Taco. He has to come eventually. Him and Yao Ming, they're coming, one day or another. I've said Taco the past 3 weeks, and I've probably been wrong, or I have been wrong every single week because we haven't got the endgame card, but I just feel like it's going to be this week. I have no idea why. I'm just feeling Taco fall. I was feeling Luka last week. If you guys remember my pack predictions video for last week, I wasn't sure about Taco, but I was really feeling Luka Doncic. I'm kind of feeling Taco fall. I have no idea why. I'm feeling the Kobe and Taco endgame, so those are going to be my first 2 guesses. As I just completely threw my phone on the table, dropped it on the table, but I do think, Taco could be, power forward center, and probably will be one of the best cards, or maybe even the best card in the game. We'll have to see with guys like Victor, we'll have to see with other cards like Victor Wembanyama and Manute Bol, but my second guess is going to be endgame Taco. I mean, he's going to be ridiculously overpowered. And then for my third endgame prediction, I wasn't sure what route they're going to go. I know some people are saying LeBron. I don't know if they do Kobe and LeBron. I think that might be a little bit too crazy. And if they were to do that, then I feel like that second or that third endgame wouldn't be as hype. It'd be like a little bit lower of a name. We already got Kobe and Taco. So did they go for a bigger name, or did they go for a, smaller endgame name? Maybe like a Larry Bird or a Magic Johnson, potentially, I could see. Now, another card that was in that Magic set from the Invincibles, the other card, the other Invincible, I think it could be Giannis. I don't know why. This is probably going to be a shot in the dark. It's probably not Giannis, but he was one of the first Invincible cards. Maybe we get T-Mac as an endgame because he was the first Invincible card. I'm going to go Giannis, though. I'm going to go Giannis, Kobe, and Taco. I think those are going to be my 3 Invincible guesses. Now, will Giannis be able to play shooting guard? I would say most likely not. Now, if he can play shooting guard, that's when things get a little bit crazy and a little bit ridiculous. But like I said, guys, I do think those are going to be my 3 endgame guesses. So let me know down below in the comment section what 3 endgames you guys think we'll see. Doesn't have to be who you want it to be, or maybe you can say who you want it to be and then also a different guess of who you think it will be. These are not like the 3 endgames I want it to be, just my 3 predictions of who I think 2K will release tomorrow. Endgame Taco, endgame Kobe, and endgame Giannis. I think Giannis will be small forward, power forward. I think Taco will be power forward, center. And then Kobe will, of course, be shooting guard, point guard. But now to talk about some invincibles. There's going to be most likely 4, I would assume. We got 2 on Tuesday, but then last Friday drop, the first week of season 7 or season 8, we got 4 new invincibles. who were they again? It was like DeMarcus Cousins, it was Danny Granger, Booker, and Anthony Edwards. Those are the 4 invincibles. And besides Granger, they really weren't that crazy good. I think we could see some better invincibles this coming Friday. So my first guess is actually going to be Dr. J, because the last Dr. J card we had, I'm pretty sure, like, excluding the all-time NBA, you know, cards like him getting this diamond, I think his last card was that trophy case Dark Matter. Like, unless I'm wrong, I don't remember getting like a opal Dr. J or a pink diamond Dr. J in like a promo set, or just a normal Dark Matter Dr. J. I think his only card was this lock-in, so I think he's most likely gonna get an invincible over an endgame. He might get an endgame eventually, but I think he's more likely to get an invincible card. So I think we could see Dr. J as one of the invincibles, obviously a shooting guard, point guard, and I think it could be fun to use depending on what jump shot and what dribble stakes you give him. I've been way more interested and excited to see what invincible cards we're getting, because the end games we know are just going to be copy and paste, right? Every single end game is going to most likely have the same jump shot, same dribble sigs, same dunk packages, 99 every single stat, maxed out Hall of Fame badges, and that's just pretty boring and basic to me. So I'm actually a lot more excited for like the invincible cards. For example, on Tuesday we got Penny Hardaway, and I think he's a really interesting and fun point guard, and I was way more excited for him than a Dwayne Wade or a Jimmy Butler, even though those cards are the Jimmy Butler might be a little bit better, but I'm actually really excited for invincible cards. So I got Dr. J as my first guess. I think we also could see him Hakeem Olajuwon. He hasn't got a card since season 6, and that was a level 40, so he hasn't got a promo card in a while. So I think we definitely could see Hakeem Olajuwon. I don't know if he'll get an endgame version. He probably will in the future, maybe. I don't know if he got one last year, but I think he's more of like an invincible type of card this year. I think he could be really good at power forward, once again, depending what they do with their jump shot and stuff like that. I think we also could see some other invincible guards, maybe like a Chris Paul, him getting his invincible, maybe like a Lonzo potentially could be really cool. I'd be really interested in an invincible Lonzo card. We haven't had him since I think season 5, right? With the Phenom set, he was a Dark Matter long Shaq. So I think we could see invincible Lonzo Ball. So those are going to be like my 3 main guesses: invincible Lonzo, invincible Hakeem, and then also invincible Dr. J. Trying to think if there's any other invincible cards I want to make a prediction for. Bill Russell, he got his endgame card. Kobe, AD, they already have their invincibles, and maybe an endgame card for Kobe. LaMelo already has an invincible. Kristaps already has an invincible. Just kind of going down through the list. James Worthy just got a Dark Matter. Maybe like a Chris Bosh potentially I could see, or like a Clyde Drexler, right? Just trying to think of some of these like season 5 Dark Matters, or even Galaxy Opals that potentially could get an upgrade. So just to give you guys the 4 invincible guesses, I'm gonna go Dr. J, I'm gonna go Chris Paul, I'm gonna go Hakeem Olajuwon, and then who was that last card I said? Lonzo, right? So I'm gonna go Lonzo, Chris Paul, Dr. J, and then I'm gonna go Hakeem Olajuwon. So those are gonna be my 4 invincible guesses for tomorrow's content drop. Like I said earlier, let me know in the comment section down below what invincible cards you guys think we'll see, and then my 3 end games are Taco, Giannis, and Kobe. But hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. Like I said, let me know your guys' predictions for tomorrow's content, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.